Welcome to episode 146. Patrick Soon-Shiong, from South Africa to the richest doctor in the world. 9 lessons. This is an outline of episode 146. Lesson number 1, he was a prodigy at every level. He graduated from high school at age 16. At age 23, he became a doctor. At age 31, he became a surgeon and a professor at UCLA.
But when I came to this country, I had the most amazing opportunity to be one of the youngest assistant professors of surgery. And I did the first pancreas transplant at UCLA, that other school across the road there. And what was amazing, it was very exciting. This is around in 1986, 87, 89. And it was considered front page news because it was the first whole organ pancreas transplant. Now, as a young assistant professor of surgery, this could have made my career, but I realized this was the most dangerous procedure you could do for a patient.
Lesson number 2, move often, move up. At age 16, he moved from Port Elizabeth to Johannesburg to study medicine. Then he moved to study at University of British Columbia at Vancouver, Canada. Then at age 31, he moved to UCLA Medical School. Lesson number 3, fight dogma.
One of the things, the message I want to give to you, maybe as we're talking about, is dogma. Really, I think what's going to happen is you are now at the interflexion of science that has never been at this point in time.
Lesson number 4, fight discrimination.
I was born under the world of apartheid, couldn't own any property, was one of 2 Chinese in a medical school of 200. I volunteered in Soweto as children were being shot as the intern. I was the first Chinese ever to be able to be allowed to work in a white hospital if I took 50% of the salary of my peers.
Lesson number 5, he's an inventor. His most famous invention is the cancer drug Abraxane.
In Decatur, Georgia. The people who work here have been treating cancer patients for more than 10 years, and one of the medications they rely on is Abraxane for injectable suspension, paclitaxel protein-bound particles for injectable suspension, albumin-bound. Abraxane for injectable suspension is indicated for the treatment of breast cancer after failure of combination chemotherapy for metastatic disease or relapse within 6 months of adjuvant chemotherapy.
Lesson number 6, he's a crusader against cancer. His 2 most famous sayings: first, you're not born with cancer, you got it. Second, the war against cancer is the war against time.
And as I said, war against cancer is a war against time, in essence.
Lesson number 7, he invested in basketball too. He's a minority owner of the Los Angeles Lakers, an NBA team. He reportedly bought his share from Magic Johnson. Lesson number 8, he bets on convergence of technology.
Here you have the opportunity to take mathematics, physics, electrical engineering, computer science. Because of the convergence of science now, the idea that we can actually do 3G, 4G, LTE, semiconductor chips, cloud computing, machine vision, artificial intelligence, and create a world in which you can actually use your brain power, what I call amplified intelligence, adaptive, amplified, augmented intelligence that will be able to change humanity.
Lesson number 9, we are now at the cognitive age.
You know, mankind goes through these waves of the Iron Age, Stone Age, Industrial Age. And frankly, we've been through the Industrial Age where we take the mechanical engineering on the wheel and the chemical engineering and elements around energy and oil and coal. We've now actually entered what I really believe the cognitive age, the age where we've now taken sweat and converted that from industrial age, where we can really take the brain power of mankind and really change what you do, which means every one of you in this room right now have the opportunity to really change humanity in your own lifetimes.
Thank you for watching. Please subscribe and leave your comments and questions below. Wishing everyone peace and prosperity.